Happy lunch hour, gang. Okay. The news is the news today. That's the only way to put it. And a couple of things I'll talk about here. Let's start with the economy / the stock market / gold and silver / wherever you want to talk about. First part of the news isn't always what you think it is. All right. As we went into the market open this morning, we were looking at a down 800 market right at the open on the Dow. And that proceeded to drop down to, about 1,200 points down. It's like, okay, here we go again. We're going to have another big down day. And then all of a sudden, about 15 minutes in, the market bounced. And it was like boom, 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 boom. The Dow and the S&P both went from significantly down to in the green. And then all of a sudden it turned on a dime again. What happened? Oh, the news lied to us. We had a story that came out 15 minutes after the market opened that Trump was going to put a pause on all the tariffs for 90 days. And the market took that as a massive spike, to the tune where the S&P moved about 300 points in 15, 20 minutes. Yeah. Till the White House came out and said, that's fake news. And then the market sold right off again. Okay. I mean, it's volatility. And I will say this again. If you can't handle the volatility, you have no business playing in the stock market. Okay. It's simple as that. It's all of a risk tolerance. And this is what we've talked about quite a bit here recently. If you're freaking out about the market going down, maybe you're taking on too much risk. But the fact that the news lied to us tells you how dangerous of a game we're playing, okay? I mean, I'll give you a second one. This came out this morning in the Seattle Times, the uber liberal Seattle newspaper, which is basically all uber liberal. And they came out and said that the next Doge cuts were going to be that the Trump administration was going to axe, not ask, axe, I'm actually speaking correct English, the National Weather Service and NOAA. Of course, the administration had to come out and say, that's all bullshit too. Okay. This is the thing. It's very dangerous at this point to listen to the media, to mainstream media, because they twist and turn into a pretzel, a piece of licorice, whatever, anything that's got the spark plug wires in your car, okay, that go all over the place and don't tell you the truth. They're trying to manipulate everything. And they're very good at it because there are enough sheep out there that believe everything they hear. Perfect example. The S&P rallying 300 points on fake news. I mean, hell, we've heard about fake news targeting Trump for 9 years now? Something like that. And they keep doing it. Oh, let's put out this story. Because damn well it was some trader. Trader, not AITOR. That was going, oh my God, I'm out of the money on this option or this stock or whatever it is. I've got to do something. So let's put something up. I've got a little bit of pull. Great, I got out of my position. I made a little bit of money. It's manipulation. They are trying to manipulate the people into believing this. It's no different than we saw the protests over the weekend, right? They're going to shut down Medicare. They're going to shut down Medicaid. Trump is going to get rid of Social Security. No, he's not. There's no truth to that. Trump's a big believer in Project 2025. No, he said a million freaking times That is not his platform. But yet, the sheep out there still believe it. The CNNs, the MSNBCs, the NPRs, the ABCs, CBSs, NBCs, everybody. Oh my God, this is what he's doing. And then it comes time to admit they were wrong. In other words, telling a lie. Well, we'll put that out at 2:42 in the morning and say, well, we have to retract this story from last night's news when nobody's watching. I mean, unless you're CNN, and then it could be 24/7 and nobody's watching. But this is the problem, that so many people believe all this crap and react to it without thinking. It's a problem we have in this country as a whole. We have no patience, like I talked about this morning. I want it now. Oh my God, so-and-so said it. How many times have I told you, anything that I say, go look up on your own. Don't take it as gospel, okay? I'm sorry, I don't sit on the right hand of anybody, So, yeah, I can be wrong, but I don't try to be, where the media is actually trying to twist the story to fit their narrative. Stay away from the truth. We hear all the stories about food, right? Oh my God, there's food shortages. We hear that day in and day out on YouTube. I don't know, I go into the grocery store and the grocery store has food. Every time I go into the grocery store, there's food there. It may be expensive, but social media, mainstream media, everybody will tell you, oh my God, you've got to go out and buy all this stuff now because it won't be there tomorrow. We haven't seen much yet. I mean, yeah, we had the issue with eggs, okay, about a year or so ago. Well, even here a couple of months ago, where you couldn't find eggs. During COVID, we had a little bit of it, but never have we been to a point where it's panic. It kind of goes to what I was saying the other day about weather again, talking about the National Weather Service. How many storms of the century, storms of the generation do we have? 100-year storm. We have a 100-year storm every year. We have storms in a generation every couple of weeks, okay? It's like this whole huge storm, and trust me, I'm not taking anything away from the people in Arkansas, Missouri, Western Tennessee that got hammered by this storm, okay? I get it. But we heard here, where I am, local media here, said my area was supposed to get between 3 and 5 inches of rain between Sunday morning, Saturday night, around midnight, and today. We barely got an inch, but everybody had a panic. And this is the problem. Sensationalism is what they try to do. Manipulation. Try to put fear in the people. Fear-mongering sells. You guys know this. I mean, think of the national news. And I mean, I don't care. Go back to Walter Cronkite, okay? How many stories out there are good news? Oh, 72 little old ladies crossed the street today and nobody got hit by a car. Ever hear that story? Nope. One little old lady walked across the street today and got hit by a car. Oh my God, it's got to be front page news, right? We don't hear all the good stories. We just hear the bad stuff. Why? Because fear sells. And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to manipulate you to be afraid. People need to realize that. We have no patience. We don't go look anything up. We don't verify anything anymore. We take whatever Anderson Cooper or Rachel Maddow says as gospel, and we act on it. Oh my God, Jim Cramer said we're going to have another Black Monday today. As usual, Jim Cramer's wrong. That shouldn't shock anybody. Susie Orman was out saying the same thing. As usual, Susie Orman, another investment idiot, was wrong. Okay. But these are the people that people listen to. And I'm not telling you to, oh my God, you got to listen to Pinball because he knows everything, because I don't know shit. Okay. I'm telling you, you have to research this stuff on your own. You have to look at this and go, oh my God, I want to be proactive, not reactive. Your preppers, everything you do around your house, your homestead, your farm, your whatever you want to call it, you're being proactive. You're planting a garden because you want to eat your own food. You're stockpiling gold and silver because you want to protect your assets. You know, pick something. You're being proactive. You're doing it as a just in case. But just in case doesn't sell. Why do you think they call us tinfoil hat wearing wackos? Because we don't fall into the, oh my God, I've got to listen to what they say and freak out. I've got to run to the store right now and buy 92 pounds of chicken breast. Right? You get what I'm saying. What happened this morning in the market was telltale wag the dog. Okay. Oh my God, somebody said it, so we've got to react. And I mean, think about this. This wasn't just Joe Average doing it. This was all the traders on the floor that were doing this, that just jumped. Fear of missing out. Oh my God, this is what's going to happen. And so people are like, gotta buy. Trump's not doing it. Oh shit. Now what happened? Crap, I just compounded my losses because I bought the S&P at 5,200 and now it's back at 5,000. Oh crap, I just added another 4% to my losses. Wonderful. Because they didn't go, let me get a second opinion on that. Let me double check. The Seattle Times didn't bother to check with anybody before saying that the National Weather Service was going to be shut down. But, hey, it made for a good article. It made for a whole bunch of clicks on their website. Right? Okay. I know I've said it a million times, but, Ronald Reagan said it best. Trust, but verify. Please, don't jump to conclusions. Fear of missing out is one thing, but holding the bag or looking like an idiot or losing is a lot worse. I'd rather not make money than lose money. I don't know. That's the way I look at economically. It's also a way I look at my personal beliefs. I'd rather have somebody trust me for something I didn't say than not trust me for something I did say. It's worked for me pretty well throughout my life. Just a thought. Pinball out.